What's going on, guys? It's Gino from Modern Accessory Review, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the 16-inch MacBook Pro. A couple months ago I did a full in-depth review of this bad boy, but those were my first impressions and some things have changed since then. If you didn't see the previous video, I spent $3,881.91 to be exact, which includes the tax and all of the upgrades. So now that I've had this laptop for a little over 3 months, do I think it's worth the price? And for those of you who are interested in a MacBook Pro, I'm going to be talking about what models and upgrades I think would be the best for yourself. So let's dive into the video. Now that I've spent a ton of time on this laptop, I can honestly say that this thing has been a huge help for me. From going to a horribly slow and cheap Dell laptop that I got on sale for like $200, to all of a sudden going to this $4,000 MacBook Pro, of course I'm going to see a huge difference. This laptop has already paid for itself because it has saved me so much time that I could spend working on other things. For example, video editing on my last laptop was a nightmare and it was affecting the quality of my content. But now I can focus on giving you guys better content with every single video as I upgrade my equipment, thanks to the buttery smooth video editing within Final Cut Pro on this laptop. So yes, I do believe this laptop was worth the price, but I am here to show you guys if it's worth it for yourselves, so let's get to it. First of all, Apple really improved this MacBook Pro from the previous models. And no, I'm not just being an Apple fanboy here. We have a new 16-inch display, better ventilation, a new keyboard, new battery, improved microphone, and improved speakers that sound incredible. I feel like this is the first MacBook where Apple really took the time to give us, the consumers, what we have been wanting for the past 5 years. For those of you who don't know, many of the previous MacBooks had issues with the keyboards getting jammed and overheating issues, but Apple solved all of that for us in this thing right here. If you guys want all of the in-depth details on the improvements, I will link my other video in the description below. But for now, I'm going to take you guys straight into my computer to see what MacBook Pro would be the best for yourself. On Apple's website, they have two different sizes of MacBook Pros, the 13-inch and the 16-inch. If you are interested in a MacBook Pro, definitely get the 16-inch because the 13-inch doesn't have any of the improved features. That being said, if you are really wanting a smaller laptop and are willing to wait, then Apple is supposed to be releasing the 14-inch MacBook Pro sometime this year with all of the improved features that we see in the 16-inch model. There is two different starting models to pick from, the cheaper one coming in at $2,399 with a 2.6 GHz 6-core processor with 512 GB of storage and an AMD Radeon Pro of 5300. And the more expensive model coming in at about $2,799 with a 2.3 GHz 8-core processor with 1 TB of storage and an AMD Radeon Pro of 5500. If you are doing any kind of video editing, photo editing, website design, or if you are going to be using your laptop as creative work and running multiple programs at once, then I highly recommend going with a more expensive model because of the better processor, graphics, and storage. That being said, if you are just using your laptop for emails and work that's not video editing or running lots of programs at once, then the cheaper model will be more than enough, or you can even get a MacBook Air if you just have some basic work you want done. But if you are doing creative work and are always on your computer like myself, then you will want to go with the higher priced model. Now that we have clicked on the better model, we have the option to upgrade even more, which is why I personally paid almost $4,000 for my laptop. At top here, we have the option to go with a 2.3 GHz processor with the turbo boost up to 4.8 GHz, or the 2.4 GHz processor with a turbo boost up to 5 GHz. I personally stayed at the 2.3 GHz processor because honestly, I don't need my computer to be any faster than it already is, and upgrading the processor doesn't really make a big difference for an extra $200. In terms of memory and RAM, which is right here, I highly recommend you upgrade to at least 32 GB of memory and RAM if you are video editing in 4K, or just do tons of photo editing in general, because this will save you lots of time and will allow you to run multiple programs at once, If you are always working on your computer with multiple tabs open, then you will want to upgrade to at least 32 gigabytes. Honestly, we don't need 64 gigabytes of memory because it's way more than enough unless you're video editing with content that's higher than 4K and are doing it every single day. When it comes to the graphics, once again I recommend to upgrade to the 8GB of GDDR6 memory because it will allow you to do the best photo editing or video editing possible. But unless you are dealing with photos and videos, you don't really need to upgrade this unless you really want to and have the budget. When it comes to storage, I personally say it at 1TB because I am getting an external hard drive that I will download all of my videos to, but if you are a professional video editor, then you may want to think about upgrading. Now personally, I think it's not worth the price because you can get an external hard drive with 1TB of storage for around $80, which is better than upgrading for $400. Finally, we have the option to get Final Cut Pro or Logic Pro. And I personally got Final Cut Pro for video editing, which you can always get later on if you want. I love Final Cut Pro because it works insanely smooth because it was built for MacBooks only. However, this brought the price to $3,598.99, but with tax it brings it all the way up to $3,886.91. This is exactly what I did as a video editor and online marketer, so I really hope this helped some of you guys pick out which MacBook Pro you think is the best for yourselves. Overall, this laptop has saved me incredible amounts of time, and I believe it's worth every single penny spent. Yes, it's very expensive, but if you're working a lot every single day on your laptop, then this thing is going to save you time and energy, and remember, time is the one thing you will never get back. I don't know about you guys, but I want to make sure my time isn't being wasted by a slow laptop, and that's just one of the many reasons I have loved this thing so much. If you guys want to see if there's any sales going on, I will have my links to Amazon in the description below this video for the most updated prices on the 16-inch MacBook Pro. With that being said, I hope this video has helped some of you guys who have been on the fence about getting a MacBook and what upgrades or model you should get for yourself. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.